What's going on, people? Welcome back to the channel. You already know what it is. It's Mr. No Face, No Case, MSK Mask on Sport, with another video for you. Now, in this video, we're going to be talking about a couple of things, a few things actually we're going to be discussing. The man you can see right there, we're going to be talking about the transfer window for January, as January is first approaching. We're going to be talking about players that are rumored that Manchester United are interested in, and players that we can substantiate that Manchester United are interested in. We're going to be talking about a player coming back from injury. We're going to be talking about a couple of players that we currently have in the squad and not getting the game time that they need to get. But without any further ado, let's get straight into the video. And I'm going to start with this story. Dalia Upamecano is a player that Manchester United have been interested in since he was 17 years old. I think he went straight to Leipzig. If I'm not mistaken, it went to Leipzig where Manchester United were interested in signing him. And he was able to develop. He was able to get the experience that he needed before moving to Bayern Munich. And he's currently at Bayern Munich. His contract expires in 2026, June 2026 next year in the summer. And Manchester United are rumored to be interested. And it's meant to be a very, very, very strong interest. He's on his last year. If he's not going to sign a new contract, I'm guessing that would make that we'll be signing him on a free. And I'll definitely take the Upamecano on a free. Now, with that being said, would that then mean that Harry Maguire's season, Harry Maguire's will be done at Manchester United? Because once we get Upamecano in, I think I'm having a feeling that we're going to let Harry Maguire go. Now, if we're letting Harry Maguire go, his contract extension expires in the same time that Upamecano's contract expires. So if we can bring in Upamecano on a free and then let Maguire go as well, I think that would be a very, very strong, solid replacement, if that's what the intention is at Manchester United. Moving on, let's move on now to this man. Now, I like this guy. I've been watching him and Anderson. I've been watching both of them. I think they're quality central midfielders. Adam Walton in particularly really impressed me. I think he's probably the second coming of Michael Carrick. Is the closest thing that I've seen to Michael Carrick, and I think is pretty much the ideal central midfielder that Manchester United are currently missing. It would give Bruno the freedom to be able to operate at that number 10 area if we had him at the number 6 or number 8 position. So it's a player that I'm actually really, I like him a lot. I think it'd be quality, and it'll be the best. Again, like you can see, Adam Walton is Manchester United priority midfielder target ahead of Carlos Baleba. I'm not sure how accurate that is, because I still feel like Amarim really loves Baleba as well. Imagine having Baleba and Adam Walton in the center of the park with Cunha, Umbermo, and Sesko ahead of him. Or you can even change from Cunha and Umbermo to Bruno Cunha, or Bruno Umbermo and then Sesko up top. This guy, again, is passing direct. I don't know how many times I've seen him pass backwards. It doesn't normally do it. It's always passing forward. Pressing him as well is myth. It's a myth, because I've seen how his press resistance is very press resistant. Is good with the ball in his feet. It twists and turns and find the right pass at the right time as well. So if we're able to get hold of him, I would really appreciate that. And this is a guy that I feel like he'll be very important for Manchester United if we can get hold of him. The next guy I want to talk about is Lisandro Martinez. It feels like this guy hasn't played in a year, and he might just have not been played that might just be true that he hasn't played in a year. But yeah, he's back to training. He stepped up his training. He's in the first team training right now, and his training is in first team training this week. is eyeing the fixture either against Brighton or Nottingham Forest as a return target. And yeah, we've missed him. We've missed him. I think he's much better than Luke Shaw. I think I have more faith in him than I do Luke Shaw currently. So yeah, the earlier he can come back, the better it is for Manchester United. That's in my opinion. Moving on, this is the next two players I want to talk about. Kobe Mainoo. Now, I like Kobe. I like Kobe quite a lot. But this is my problem. What is Kobe good at? That's a question for you man out there. Let me know in the comment below. What is Kobe good at? What is his strength as a central midfielder? Because I don't even think Kobe is a central midfielder. I don't think he's defensive enough. I don't think he can be defensive enough. I don't think he's that agile. I don't think he's agile enough. And he's a baller. Don't get me wrong. Kobe is a baller, but is one of those ballers that operates at the number 10 area or in the peripheral closer to the box where he can get goals, he can shift, he can move, he can drive. That's what I think his strong suits are. That's my personal belief that it's strong. That's where his strong suits are. But at the same time, it's like if I put you in a pivot 2 with either Casemiro or Ugarte, I'm nervous. I'm not comfortable. I don't think you have enough in you. I don't think you have the engine. I don't think you even have the legs. I don't think you have enough in you. You're a young man. But I don't think you have enough in you to be able to dictate play, to be able to control things like that. I don't know if you can do that. And that's the only question I have about Kobe. And yeah, it's unfair. The situation is real. He's not getting enough game time, especially if he wants to play in the World Cup. He hasn't really done enough to be called up into the squad. Do you know what I mean? So I can sympathize with him. I can understand his frustration because he wants to play in the World Cup. I would want to play in the World Cup as well. So yeah, I understand his frustration. I understand that he's not really getting enough games, and maybe a loan would be best for him if he's not going to be getting games. Maybe a loan would be best for him. We're playing 1 game a week. When the FA Cup starts, maybe next year, or close to, I think in November, December. When the FA Cup starts going, he's gonna get games as well. So he's gonna get 1 or 2 games, or other players might get injured, which will allow him to be able to get more game time. And that's the same for Xerxes as well. I like Joshua Xerxes. Joshua Xerxes' frustration with his current situation, Manchester United, has reached a point where he is looking for an exit right in January. I can't blame him. And I like Xerxes. I think he's a baller as well. I think it's crazy how good this guy can be, or how good it is if we are just the team that we're where we need to be to use him. You know what I'm saying? And I do feel like Amorim can still use him. The period where Cunha was injured, when he was playing, Mason Mount was injured as well. He could have brought in Xerxes. I think Xerxes could have been playing in that role there, rotating with Sesko and so on and so forth like that. But yeah, I just don't know what the future holds for Joshua Xerxes and how Amorim is going to use him. But I think as a player, he's a very, very good player for sure. Definitely. If Manchester United don't use him well, we've got opportunity to be able to sell him and maybe get what we paid for, or send him out on loan in January for him to come back so he can get into the World Cup squad. But yeah. And then the next thing I want us to talk about is pretty much let's see. Oh no, that's everything I really wanted to talk about, to be honest with you. That's pretty much everything I want to talk about. We're still in for Carlos Baleba. And I believe the youngsters are training with the first team. The players that are on international duties have been given a few extra days off, and the youngsters are now training with the first team. But let me know what you think about the situation. Who would you get, or would you get both? Would you get Adam Wharton? Would you get Carlos Baleba, or would you just take both of them? I mean, I would love to have both of them. I would love to have both of them if we have the power or the financial strength to be able to pull that off. But yeah, that's it from me, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment below, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.